Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a fragrance video today. I have a bunch of the absolute cutest little 1 ml samples from a company called Kyse, I believe it's pronounced Kyse. And they're a small company, mostly online, although I think she said she was starting to sell in some physical stores. I don't know where or how that's working, but I will put a link for where you can shop for these. But what I've seen in the fragrance communities and people talking about it, they do a lot of really nice gourmands. And with this time of year in the fall, I think a lot of people sort of get into the sort of heavier vanilla base things that might be a little too sweet, a little too heavy in the summer, that get a little too syrupy or sweet, you know. So to me, this is the perfect time of year to start pulling out things with that vanilla base and that sort of gourmand base. So I have a selection here to just sort of go over. You can buy 1 ml samples, 3 ml samples, I think like a 6 ml or something, and then she goes all the way up to like 30 ml bottles. So you know, you can't go into stores to find testers for them, but you can buy the little sample bottles. So I am going to start. I have little notes, so I'm going to be looking down, just because I don't want to give false information, you know, not based on what she says on her website. And I started without any perfume on today because I am going to smell like a whole entire bakery by the time I'm done with these, because I hate trying to like dab onto a piece of paper and describe a scent like that. So I'm going to just put them right onto my skin, a tiny bit at a time. So the first one is Bonbons à la Vanille, Tahitian vanilla bean, Peru balsam, and warm skin scent. By warm skin scent, I'm getting like, you know, like a skin musk, like a really light, warm, musky scent to it. It's really pretty. The perfect vanilla that's not too sweet, not too candy, not too immature or like kitty. It's not vanilla buttercream, it's not vanilla cotton candy, it's just vanilla. The little bit of like musky woodiness to it tones it down from being too sweet, but it doesn't really come out as a wood scent or a musk scent. You really just get a light, beautiful, almost as if you could just wear vanilla extract and have it be a perfume, which you can't because it's mostly alcohol and it evaporates way too fast. So my question is, they have bonbons à la vanille and they have bonbons au lait, which is vanilla candies and milk candies. And what is the difference between the two? So those are the first two I'm going to describe to you. So the first one is that pure, clean vanilla. And then bonbons au lait has a milk accord in it. And it's hard to say how something smells like milk, but it does. So it's milk, sugar, custard, sandalwood, and warm musk. And I will tell you, I smell almond. I'm not sure. I guess it's the custard brings out like a little bit of an almondy scent. But to me, if you said, give me a perfume that smells like those little Jordan almonds, you know, those like hard candy coated almonds. I think they used to give them away a lot at like weddings and stuff. They were always like pastel colors. Bonbons au lait to me is Jordan almonds in a candy. Now the next one is macarons. They have another macaron scent. I think it's jasmine. That's not this one. This is just macarons. So we're working our way up the arm a little bit. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so the Notes listed for this one are heliotrope, marzipan, with a hint of cherry, caramelized sugar, vanilla custard, and myrrh. You definitely get the marzipan, and something about just a little bit of cherry with almond brings out the almondiness of it. Just a little bit more, just a little bit sweeter. The caramelized sugar is, I don't want to say it's bitter because it's not, but you know, you just get that little, almost like on the edge of bitter where sugar just starts to brown and caramelize. I smell that. So it's definitely, that custard sense in there gives it like a baked goods feel. Is there vanilla in this one too? It's, yeah, vanilla custard. So it's much sweeter. You know, the one that smelled like almond candy was more candy. Yeah, it was candy, it was milk, it was with just a hint of almondiness to it. This one is definitely like an almond cake. You know, most macarons are like an almond flour cookie, so that makes sense. I know heliotrope is a type of flour. I don't get flour, I don't get anything floral in there, but it really is just like a beautiful almond cookie scent. Okay, the next one we have is Douceur Brulee. I'm gonna put that one on the other hand. We're running out of space. I don't want to have to sniff my own elbow. So the notes in this one: lemon, browned caramel, butter, coconut milk. There's a beeswax accord in this one, oak moss, ambroxan, and musk. You do get a little bit of earthiness from the oak moss and the musk. Ambroxan can smell almost a little bit leathery, or like musky leather. And I do pick that up a little bit, but that kind of adds to the darkness of like that browned caramel. There's coconut milk in this. It is not coconutty. I find coconut tends to really take over fragrances sometimes when I smell them. And you know, there could be 30 other ingredients there and all I smell is sunscreen. This is not that. It's just a little hint of coconut milk, so it's not a strong coconut scent. Same with the lemon. It brightens it a little bit. It puts like a little bit of a pop to it, but you don't smell lemon. You don't, it's not like, oh, that's a lemon cookie or that, you know. You smell caramel, you smell brown sugar, earthy. It's really pretty. This one's definitely, so far of the ones that I've tried, this is like the darkest, deepest one. So if you wanted something a little more, I don't know how to even describe, how do you describe the smell of brown? It's that slightly bitter, earthy note to it. So it's like a little bit less sweet, but it's still sugar. It's that. If you wanted something like more evening appropriate, that would be this one. Okay, so the next one up is Fichier Panna. Oh, that one's pretty. So this one's a fig based. And the notes on this one that she has listed are fig, milk, sugar, vanilla, and sandalwood. Again, the sandalwood is just kind of holding it down at the base, keeping it from being really like fluffy and light and sweet. But you don't smell it and go, oh, there's wood. You smell the fig. You definitely smell the fig. It's a little bit fruity. The milk, sugar, vanilla give it that sweet, creamy, it's a really lactonic, sweet fig fragrance. So if you wanted, you know, something a little bit more fruity, but with that still creamy vanilla, that one is definitely what you would want. It's beautiful. And the final one I'm doing right now is Delizia di Marshmallow. I have others. but I don't think I could handle like smelling 10 things in a row and trying to describe them. This is the lightest of these. So if you wanted something that was going to be more of a personal skin scent, probably this one. The notes on this one are marshmallow, vanilla, and sugar. So it's pretty straightforward. Sweet. You still have that vanilla there, creamy, but not as creamy as like the ones with the milk, you know, the bonbons au lait or the fichier panna. This is just a sweet marshmallow scent. It's light, it's airy, it's really pretty. So now I smell like a literal kid in the candy store. And those are my ideas on these vanilla-based scents from Kyse Perfumes. I would happily wear every single one of them. And even a couple of them I was like, I don't love coconut notes. I don't love, you know, the coconut milk is such a delicate thing. The ones, you know, we've got myrrh, we've got musk, we've got ambroxan, we've got oak moss, we've got sandalwood. All of the base notes are just so well blended into the base that they're not taking over. They're not woody scents or oaky scents or mossy scents. It's just balancing these all out to be fully rounded fragrances. So you're not just getting that one single note, you're getting a blended fragrance. You know, they're all really beautiful. I've tried a few others. There's one that's got pistachio. It's gorgeous. I will probably come and do another video to do a few others, because for a company that you don't hear about, I mean, there's no commercials, they don't sell it at Macy's, it's not a big popular company. These fragrances are gorgeous. The prices are, you know, pretty reasonable. I love that you can get, you know, little tiny samples. You can get slightly bigger samples, you know, if you want to be able to wear it a couple times, really see how you feel about it, spray it on. So I highly suggest checking them out. If you do, tell me what you think. I would love to hear anybody's comments and opinions. I've only heard about this because I saw somebody else's video, Maria on YouTube. I'll see if I can link her. I'll see if I can find any of her videos that she talks about Kyse particularly. She has a coupon code, so I will let you know about that too. But that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Bye.